Welcome back. So we're going to have a look at the Playfair Cipher today. I should have covered the Playfair Cipher, Virginia Cipher, Vietnam Cipher before we stepped on to the data encryption standard. A couple of my students called me and wrote me an email asking me to cover this part and then get on to the modes of data encryption standard and then advanced encryption standard. Now, there's going to be a demonstration or illustration on how the Playfair Cipher is actually going to work. But having said that, okay, you don't need to go so deep into the algorithms for your CISSP examination. In fact, they say, Think Like a Manager, the title of a very popular book by Mr. Luke Ahmed for preparing for CISSP examination. Yeah. So Playfair Cipher works on what is called the 5x5 matrix. Okay, so 5x5 matrix full of English alphabets, and English alphabets are 26. So as a rule, J will be replaced by I. Okay, if you want to say jockey, it'll be yoki. Okay, so J will be replaced by I. Write message, the pairs of letters. Do not allow an identical pair, and if they occur, insert a Z between them. Yeah. If the numbers of letters are odd, add Z to the end. Okay, let's do an example. I am CISSP certified. Yeah. So this is going to be my, it doesn't have a J, but it's okay. Okay, let's say Jerome. Jerome is CISSP certified. So the first rule says replace J with I. So it'll be IEROME is CISSP certified. Write the messages, write the message in the pairs of letters. So it'll be IEROMESCISSPCERTIFIED. Do not allow identical pair. If they occur, insert a Z between them. There's an identical pair here, okay? So this becomes ZS. If the number of letters is odd, add Z to the end, but number of letters is not odd, okay? It's ED, it's even. So this rule is not applicable for this scenario. Now, look at there's a table, okay? So there's a randomized distribution of all the alphabets from A to Z, excluding J, because we have replaced J with I. Yeah. Now, and what you see below is actually called as an extended key table. Now, SCKMV is the first column, and I have copied the first column and pasted to the last one, the extended key table. So SCKMV and SCKMV. Similarly, I have copied the first row, STAND, and I have pasted to the last one. I mean, it's the last row. Or created a last row and pasted the STAND, okay, to the last. So the extended key table is just to help you for the mathematical computation, basically. Okay, we will see how it works. Now, going back, the rule for the encryption is as follows. If the two letters lie in the same row of the key, then each letter is replaced with a one is right in the extended key. So if we go back to our text IE, okay, where is I here? I is here and E is here. So they are not on the same column and they are not on the same row. They're not on the same column, they're not on the same row. If they're not on the same column and same row, if the two letters are not on the same row or column, then the first letter is replaced by the letter that is in the row of the first and column of the second. Okay, IE, row of the first, this is the first row, and column of the second. E is the second alphabet. So first row and the column of the second, okay? Row of the first and column of the second is K. And the second letter will be replaced by the one that will form the square or rectangle, whatever, the fourth corner. So that becomes H. Okay. The second letter is replaced by the fourth corner of the rectangle formed by the three letters so far. The rectangle is going to have the same length on all the four sides. That actually becomes a square. So rectangle or square, whatever it is. Okay. So all we need to do is to pick up the alphabet, which is going to complete the rectangle. So K and then it's H. So I is replaced by K and E is replaced by H. And easily it's you can form a cross. If it's going to be not on the same row or column, you can actually form a cross, okay, to represent the multiplication. And then you can replace the alphabets and form the encrypted text or cipher text. What is RO? R is here and O is here. They're on the same column. So going back to rules, if the two letters are in the same column, then each letter is replaced by the one below it on the extended key. So RO will be replaced by F. R will be replaced by F, and O will be replaced by W. So one below it. Okay, so that becomes RO becomes FW. ME. M is here, E is here. So M is replaced by same column. M is replaced by V and E is replaced by K. VK. IS. I is here and S is here, not in the same row or column. So it's replaced by the row of the first and the column of the second. So I is here, S is here, row of the first is K. And column of the second, okay, becomes N. CI. C is here, I is here. CI becomes HG. Yes, Z. S is here and then Z is here. Yes, Z becomes VD. This becomes DV. PC. P is here, C is here. P is replaced by X and C is replaced by G, XG. ER. They're on the same row. So the rules for the row, if the two letters lie in the same row, the E of the key, each letter is replaced by one on its right in the extended key. Okay. So ER becomes RC. TI. T is here, I is here, row of the first column and second. This becomes NF. FI. F and I are on the same row, so we should pick up G and L. So you look at the extended key or you look at the key that is up. Okay, we should know how to get the alphabets. So FI becomes GL. ED, E is here, D is here. Row the first column and second, it becomes BS. This is your cipher text. Polyalphabetic cipher, so it all depends upon the key pair. Now the same key has to be present at the destination or the receiver's end as well. Otherwise, you cannot do the reverse engineering, okay, and get the plain text back. So when you send the BS, okay, they should be having, so B and S are here, okay. So we have the B here and you have the S here. So you should be in a position to get this ED. So BS, okay, row the first and column second, so ED. So this key, okay, is the veritable base for the complete cryptography for the Playfair cipher. Polyalphabetic cipher. So this one was used during the World War, okay, and very good to understand. All these things will set a foundation for you to understand what is the polyalphabetic cipher and a monoalphabetic cipher. On the next video, we'll be having a look at the one-time pattern Virginia cipher. Stay connected by subscribing to my channel. Cheers then.